Check, check, check.
I said I had to put it on you.
Give me 1 second.
Check and see if it's like on from the band app or whatever.
Well, I had to use a different link because the other one wasn't connecting the audio.
Yeah.
Check, check. So I think I think we're good now. But I just updated it.
Look at you, man.
Dude.
You're MacGyver.
Check. You updated it? Thank you.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hey, we got some alumni back there. Hey, guys. Welcome to our spring concert. Everybody, this is a celebration of the end of the year. We've talked about this before throughout the year of how lucky, compared to so many in our area, in our state, in our country, how lucky we have been to be able to come and perform live for you both in the fall and in the spring. So we are elated that we can perform for all of you that are here tonight, and we're excited to share this music that we've been working on for the last few weeks. If you will please join me as we all stand together, the concert band to the stage, everybody. We have three pieces that we're going to perform for you tonight. One is one of the pieces that we did at UIL. And the other two pieces are pieces that we have learned in the last 3 weeks. We put them together specifically for this concert. And so everybody's always excited to do new music. This first one that we're doing was the majority vote from the kids of which one to perform. We always let each band choose a piece to keep from contest to repeat at the spring concert. And this was the one that most of them picked. And so we're happy to get to share it with you. Before we do La Madre de los Gatos, I want to make sure that we highlight our mowers that are at home, and they are ready to perform, so they're even dressed up and ready to go. And these guys, some of them have been home all year long. Zimani and Emily and Caleb joined us for most of the fall and has been home for most of the spring. And you know, it's rough to do music at home when you're not with your friends, and I know that they will concur with that. But they've been so good about showing up every single day. And I'm super proud of them. And so we're excited to include them tonight, and thank you for showing them some love, because I know that means a lot to them. Emily and Zamani, Kayla, can you guys wave? There they are. There they are. They can't see me, they can only hear me, so it's a little bit awkward for them. They can only hear right now. Okay, we are going to start off with La Madre, so we hope that you enjoy. We've actually only practiced that twice in the past 3.5 weeks. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. They enjoy that one a lot, and the more kids love what they're playing, like obviously the more into their performance they're going to be and into their practice they're going to be. So that one came back really, really quickly. We were glad to get to do it one last time. I want to make sure that we cover just a few things that are going on next week. Your attention to the announcements of the bands. Next week is really exciting. We get to kick off the new marching season. What we think and hope is going to be a normal marching season. Give it up, everybody. A couple of the bands are going to be performing some of the shows tonight and next week. Starting on Monday, we're all going to come together. The 8th graders are going to join us, and we're going to start working as a large group and putting things together. We have spent the last couple of weeks with the 8th graders in Macola, teaching the little babies how to march, and they're excited to get to become a part of this great organization. And so many of these students up here are freshmen. So these are my babies, and I know a lot of them know the incoming 8th graders that are coming in. and that'll be exciting for a lot of them to welcome their friends that they remember from McCullough. So, next Monday and Tuesday, all of these students will be here from 3:30 to 5:30. Next Wednesday and Thursday, we're talking about Brass and Woodland specifically right now, we'll be here from 3:30 to 6:30. And then next Saturday, this is the big one. Next Saturday is our official May Day. Yeah! Yeah, get excited. And will be our first performance for the fall season. You'll see the color guard, the percussion, and the brass and woodwind start to do their thing and give you a preview of what's to come for the fall. So we are super excited about that. Now, parents, for you specifically, open house is a must. It is a must. This is where you pay your deposit for next year, you register for next year. This is where you buy new marching shoes, and most of you are probably going to have to buy new marching shoes if your child's shoes have fallen apart or if your feet have gotten bigger, which is likely, right? That is where you take care of these things. This is also where you can volunteer. We're going to be selling merchandise and all sorts of things. So we need you to carve out a little bit of time next Saturday to stop by during the open house hours and visit all of the booths and make sure that you are ready for next year, okay? Well, this next piece that we're going to do is from the Mandalorian. We have any Mandalorian fans out there? Woo! Yeah. Can you make a little more noise, maybe? Now, we talked about doing this, and they were really excited to do it. It's the theme song, so if you're a fan of the show, you're going to recognize it. And if you're not a fan of the show, you haven't seen the show, it's just super cool music. And Jackson Lundy, our percussionist back here, made a video to watch along with it while we play. So thank you to Jackson. And we are going to have our student teacher conduct this piece. Her name is Isabel Frankie. She's been working with us since right after spring break, and she has spent a lot of time with the concert band. It's been doing wonderful. She actually graduated today, graduated from Sam Houston, and she's here tonight to conduct for the very first time. This is her conducting debut, you guys. So this is a big deal. There's somebody who's about to become a band director. We're really excited she gets to do this with us. So everybody, let's welcome our student teacher, Ms. Frankie. All right, so we have one piece left, but I do want to acknowledge a few people. I first want to just thank the concert band for being so fun to work with and for laughing at my jokes. I appreciate that very much. For being willing to learn and work hard and meet someone who's being demanding of them at a high level. We work hard every single day, and the things that we were able to accomplish and absorb and the knowledge that they gained, a lot of them were missing when we started the year. It's been really encouraging and exciting, and it's made it possible to learn music like that in a very short amount of time, where we could not have done it in January, period. So the growth of this group has been really, really exciting to watch. And this is, in large part, since we have so many young students on the stage, this is the future of our band program. And I'm so honored to get to stand in front of them and be their director every day. And I want to make sure that they know that. So thank you for being such great human beings, great learners, and great givers of music, and for sharing your gift with everybody here tonight, because that's what music is for. It's intended to be shared with others. So thank you, concert band, for being who you are. Thank you. I'm especially emotional tonight because it's been a very busy last few weeks. I'm sure Mr. Woody can concur, Mr. Salmon. There's a lot of spinning plates right now. And it's an emotional thing anyway, but forgive me if I'm a little bit more weepy because I'm tired. I want to definitely take a moment and acknowledge the young lady who is our senior in the band, or in the concert band. Ella is our clarinet, our first year clarinet, and she has the rose on tonight. So all of our seniors will be wearing roses. And what I think is really cool and special about Ella, number one, she loves band. She loves band. She loves her friends in band. And Ella actually was in symphonic too. She was in a different ensemble, but she wanted to be in band with her closest friends. So she came and asked if she could be in concert band so she could play music with her friends. And I I love that. I love that. And she has been a really great music leader in our front row, and it's just super positive. And I want to make sure that we congratulate Ella on a fantastic 4 years. If she will please stand. We can congratulate her. And I don't know if Miss Niehoff is here. She is our Spirit Committee head booster corps member. Actually, I'm just probably not in here because she's pinning the roses on the seniors that are arriving for the other bands. It was kind of entertaining to get all that taken care of. She's working on getting all pinned on. She's been working really hard to get ready for the banquet. If you know Miss Niehoff, you see her tonight, make sure that you say thank you because she's really put in a lot of time. I also want to take a moment and thank Mr. Salmon. Mr. Salmon, where are you? There he is. Mr. Salmon for all of that. Every year, but also Mr. Salmon's little daughter Ava. She graduated earlier today over in LGI in Teeny Tiny, and so it's been a busy day for him too. So his little daughter graduated, and now he's here ready for the concert. There's a lot going on, and we're all juggling, and I appreciate everything that you've done this week and today to make this happen. Thank you, Mr. Salmon. And of course to Mr. Whitty, who is all things like electronic and program and all the digital and audio and everything that you see. That is Mr. Whitty, and of course he's got his 2 ensembles that he's putting together on top of all the marching classes and everything else that's going on. We're taking a breath. We're going to get through tonight, and it's going to be fabulous. All right, Mr. Whitty is amazing. We couldn't do what we do without him. If we could say thank you to Mr. Whitty. Last piece is called Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, if you've heard of him. And we are making this a stand tune this fall as well. Super fun. You've probably heard it. If you watched the Super Bowl, this is one of the songs that he did at the Super Bowl. But you might recognize it. If you're not a fan, you might recognize it. If you don't, it's still cool music. We are going to immerse ourselves with our flashlights on our phones in this one. So everybody, I want you to get your phones out. Not yet, not yet. Green. It's green. Fine. I got it, boys. Okay, so. Whenever I turn around and give you the cue, turn them on. These are called blinding lights, so we're going to light this lights. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask those that are not staying for courses 1 and 2 go ahead and leave this time, but these students are going to be staying for courses 1 and 2. They're going to stay for courses 1 and 2, and if they belong to you, then you're probably stay for courses 1 and 2 as well. So in a few minutes, we're going to transition.
Does it work if we set her down here? Or do we need to check that?
We need to check that. I can go run back to the phone.
We're not gonna start for a few minutes, so but like I think let's see like
I have a full length one, I'm pretty sure.
tripod?
Yeah. I'll go
Like we
running.
wanted to put it like back here. I think that would work too.
I'll run back to the band hall and quickly grab that.
Yeah, and if you need to, I'll turn it off. If you need to do like whatever for that song, that's fine. Cool. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate it.
All right, good evening, everybody. Hello, Symphonic 2 parents, and hello again, concert band parents. I'd like to join you in welcoming you to our spring concert. Very excited to get the opportunity to perform a couple of pieces for you tonight with this group. We are going to be starting with a selection from our UI program called Canarios Fantasia. Before we do that, would you please join me in welcoming to the stage, as they all stand, the Symphonic 2 parents. This piece is by far our most challenging selection from our UIL program, and I think the one that they most enjoy after the process of learning and putting it together. So hope you enjoy Canary's Fantasia. Okay, aren't they awesome? All right, we are only performing 2 pieces tonight, and so this is going to be a long moment of announcements and recognitions, so bear with me if you would. Firstly, I would like to turn your attention to your left over here on the screen and welcome our virtual student over here joining us, Ms. Ashley Jacobson. Can you wave, Ashley? She, I think, is the only one that's been online this whole year, and man, we miss her, but she is outstanding, and showing up every single day and playing along with us and doing what's being asked of her, and it's a true testament to the dedication and character that she shows. So thank you, Ashley, for being here. We miss you. You'll be with us. Look forward to seeing you again soon. All right. Moving on to some announcements that have been up on the screen. I want to bring your attention mostly for Symphonic 2 parents if you are not in for the band performance. To some of the things that are happening next week. We are bringing the entire band together for next year, 8 years in, and we are super excited to start learning the music, start getting moving again, and get back to doing marching band the way that we like to do marching band here. Amen. Next Monday and Tuesday, everybody will be meeting from 3:15 to 5:30. Okay, and then next Wednesday and Thursday, we will all be meeting from 3:15 till 6:30. Next Thursday at 7 p.m. Parents is the parent meeting that is actually in person. Okay, in the band hall, the only one this year. That a lot of information going out about what's coming up next year, calendar dates, all of the things. So make plans to attend that in-person meeting next Thursday at 7 p.m. And then next Saturday is our May Day, and the open house parents view is specifically taking place during the day for you to come and order your merchandise, pay band fees, do registration, order marching shoes, take care of all of the things. This is the one-stop shop. So hopefully you have plans to join us next Saturday at some point during the course of the day to attend our open house. I'd like to turn to the stage and ask the individual who are in the class of 2021 to please stand and be recognized. Stay standing for a second. Some really outstanding individuals on stage right now who have very much been leaders in the fall and specifically on stage with this group of people this year. And I'm very grateful for them, and I'm very grateful for what they've done and contributed to the program over the last 4 years. And very proud of them and what they're going to accomplish, and hoping they are taking in this moment and enjoying their final concert here on the stage with us, just like we are enjoying being with you. So congratulations to you guys. Let's give it up again for the seniors on stage. Okay, a couple of thank yous here, a couple of thank yous that need to be recognized before we get to our last piece. First and foremost, to the students on stage. Okay, you guys, this is every year is a different group of individuals, and this one word that I think of to describe this group of people on stage is fun. We have been able to have fun and get work done at the same time, and that's not always an easy thing to do. to be able to make a joke or have a laugh or let the moment be a funny moment when it happens, and then get right back to work. And that's a testament to you and your dedication and your ability to what we call flip the switch. So I very much enjoyed being your director this year. Very much enjoyed it. And enjoyed working on this is what we're about to perform together. So thank you for all of your commitment to you guys on stage. A couple of adults we would like to thank here. Miss Brakey, I don't know where she is, our student teacher out here. I just want to throw a shout out to her. She just conducted her first performance with the concert band. She did outstanding. She has been a, yeah, give it up. She has been a huge help, helping us these last few months that she's been with us, taking care of things, being able to get things done whenever we are very shorthanded and needing things to get taken care of. And she's been on the spot all the time. We're very much going to miss her around here. So congratulations on your graduation and great job tonight. Mr. Salmon, stand up and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you for your outstanding work. The piece we're about to play is not light when it comes to the percussion, and it has come together quite nice. So I'm very happy to have Mr. Salmon working with our students. Mrs. Perez, wherever you are, I don't know where she is. She's been playing on softball right now. That's right. So, anyway, yes, thank you, Mrs. Perez. Yes, for continuing to support what we do. I'll wrap it up real quick here. Final thank you for the Buccaneers and planning that's gone into the banquet tomorrow. Ms. Niehoff, I don't know if she's in here, but thank you so much for all of your work. There's been a lot of things going on in the last couple of weeks. So very appreciative of what you're able to provide for the students and for the families of this program. We're going to finish our portion of the concert, with a piece called Disney at the Movies. And it is a medley. Go ahead and come on, yeah, go ahead. We have props. Okay, it is a medley of 14 different Disney tunes that are familiar to everybody, young and old. And we have enjoyed working on it. We've enjoyed putting it together. So we have some Disney ears coming out, so getting in character. And we have a video that has been put together. There we go. Not yet. That has been put together by one of our students, Evan Salsicha. If you would wave, please. Yes, thank you, Evan. He's done a great job trying to make this video come to life so that you have something to enjoy during the performance. So this is our final piece of the video for Symphonic 2. This is Disney at the Movies. Hope you enjoy it. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being patient while we warm ourselves. We've not played together since this morning. I'd like to welcome you to our spring concert. And if you wouldn't mind joining me in welcoming on stage and both online, Symphonic One as they stand. All right, we're going to open up our portion of the concert with one of our UIL selections called Shepherd's Hay. So here we go. Who needs a conductor anyway, am I right? Yeah. We had not working on these until Monday of this week, and I was like, we should probably bring this back to life. So we did, and then this morning I was like, you know what? You don't need me. You got it. So it did. It's awesome. Well done. All right, following tradition, I would like to bring your attention to a couple of things taking place next week in the calendar. A big week for us, gearing up for next year. Next Monday and Tuesday from 3:15 till 5:30. All the entire band program for next year will be here working on music, learning music, doing some marching. The eighth graders will be joining us, which we're super excited about. We've been working with them for the last couple of weeks around Cola, getting them introduced to marching band. And we're excited to have them join us over here starting next week. And then next Wednesday, Thursday will be 3:15 till 6:30. Again, continuing on with marching music as we prepare for our performance on May Day, which is next Saturday, the 22nd, for the parents at 5 o'clock. Okay. Prior to that, parents, this is for you, is the open house. Okay, from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. and then 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. Take care of your registration, take care of fees, take care of buying merchandise, shoes, volunteering, all of the things that are essential to making next year a success. Speaking of next year, we are going to debut a little bit of our marching show for next year. Get excited. This is part 2 of the show. It is a self-block tango and a Roxanne. And it features the trombone section back here, with a little bit of a Roxanne feature back there. I'm going to let them tune again because the mellophones have now switched to a different instrument, so we're going to get tuned up and then we're going to do self-block tango and Roxanne. So that's fine, yes? Okay, just stay for my ensemble, we will get another sneak peek of something else that we're going to be doing in the fall. So we're going to transition to our next piece, and I have recognition, thank yous that I would like to acknowledge. First off, I'd like to direct your attention over here to your left to the individuals on the screen. We have a handful of students who join us every morning on Zoom, some of which are on stage with us performing tonight. Others are still at home. Gigi and Nithya, could you guys wave? Maybe. Gigi and Nithya, Gigi and Nithya, could you guys wave again? Accurate. Okay. So we've been so fortunate to be able to have students who show up every single day consistently. And let me tell you, 7:20 in the morning, getting up and get on a computer screen day in and day out is not something easy to do. So very, very proud of them. Wish they could be here with us. Looking forward to seeing them again soon. But thank you, girls, for your continued dedication to showing up every morning. And to those of you who are on stage today, Caitlin and Sydney, very much appreciate your commitment to joining us. All right. Yeah, give it up for them. If you're a senior on stage, would you please stand? He's the one class of 2020. You know, I think one of the best parts and one of my favorite parts about our jobs is getting to see these guys come from 8th grade marching in the color gym with Mr. Ryan to where they are now over the course of 5 years. And it's the young adults that you guys have grown into is truly remarkable. So I know I speak for Mr. Stanton as well. We are incredibly proud of you guys, and thank you so much for your commitment to the program. I really would like to see time for future Woodlands members. So thank you guys. Give it up for the class. A few thank yous to get out of the way. First off, to the students on stage. I think this, and I've told this several times, I think this is the most talented and mature group of musicians that Symphonic One has experienced that I've ever had the pleasure of standing in front of. And I mean that, like, truly. And if you heard what they did at UIL, oh man, you get that as well. Truly outstanding group of people, very talented and driven, and thank you for giving me something to look forward to every morning except me. Whether we all that is, we make the best of it. And wouldn't want to make music with any other group this year than you guys. So I'm glad that we have gone through this together. We've made it through on the other side. So thank you guys for your work. To Mr. Salmon and Mrs. Perez, Mr. Salmon for working with the percussionists and preparing them day in and day out. Mrs. Perez for continuing to support what we do and back us up. Forever grateful. We are small, we are mighty. Thank you guys. And our additional student teacher who actually graduated college today, and she made her conducting debut at the concert band a little bit ago. Ms. Frazier, would you stand? She has been very helpful in making all of our teachers being around. It's always good to have somebody else around. So thank you, Ms. Frazier. Wish you all the best in your career coming up. Finally, Ms. Niehoff, who I don't know if she's in here. Ms. Niehoff, are you in here? She's still with years. Jen Niehoff, I just want to throw a thank you out to her. She has been working overboard to make banquet happen tomorrow. To all of these beautiful souvenirs that the seniors are wearing that happen. Make it really special for the students. So if you see her, make sure that you give her a true thank you. We're going to finish our portion of the concert with a piece called Red Rock Mountain. And there is some Wind Ensemble members who played this piece a few years ago for UIL. And it was actually recommended to me by a wonderful woman we all know, Mrs. MP, who is in the audience tonight. She said, I have a great piece. It would fit symphonic one. Awesome. And I was like, oh, cool, what's the piece? She said, well, it's called Red Rock Mountain. And I was like, you're right. I know it. We've done it. This is perfect. So we have thrown this together in, 2.5 weeks, and it's come a really long way. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you again for being here tonight. This is Red Rock Mountain.
Okay. We're going to ask everyone who's not staying for the wind ensemble to please vacate the building on your way out. Make sure that you head out the doors on the side, and if it's possible, Kona Ice is still up by the band hall if you want to go see, get something cold and sweet. Thank you, everybody.
Because you were leading the line. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I guess you're
everyone. Thank you for being a few minutes, waiting for a few minutes for us to be patient while we get set up and ready to go here. This is the Wind Ensemble, the final group of the night of our spring concert of 2021, of which we are incredibly thrilled to be here and so glad that you could be here to enjoy this fantastic group of individuals tonight. We have a really fun program planned for you, and we hope that you find it engaging, and we're playing a little bit of our marching show music a little bit later. One of the pieces we originally planned for UIL. And hey, Lily! Hey, girl, how's the hair? So before we start, let me introduce you to our remote learners. So everybody, this is Louise and Lily and Nina, all seniors. And yes, give it up to these guys. These three individuals, they have spent the whole year at home this year. And can you imagine, number one, how difficult that must be doing like every day? But also your senior year, and not being able to participate in everything that you were looking forward to through last year. And I know it hasn't been easy for them. I know that there are certain days where it was more difficult than others. And music is something that we want to do together, right? And so I know that it's been difficult, but I'm very proud of these guys for hanging in there. This is their very last day, and make sure to remind them that this morning, like, stay with me all the way through. This is your last class. It's the very last one. And we're just really glad that they could all three be at this performance with us tonight. If you guys could wave to us, please, so we can clap for you. Yeah. So our very first piece is called Pegasus. It's quite short, but it's awesome music, very sparkly, great concert opener, and we hope that you enjoy it. Wasn't that a brilliant piece for a bunch of brilliant players, right? All right, so we are going to perform for you the pre-show for our show next fall. And before we do that, since that's marching band related, I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page about what's happening next week. It's a big week next week. Of course, we're wrapping up our concert season tonight, and right away on Monday, we start kicking off the marching season. And we're planning to go to Indianapolis, y'all. So let's go. Obviously, we're really excited about that. And we must start to get a jump start before we head into the summer. So tomorrow, we're going to get out those marching horns again. And on Monday, we will invite our 8th graders here to the high school for the very first time. And they will get to experience the Woodlands High School Band for the first time in their lives. And we know that is going to be a life-changing experience for them. And we can't wait to have that moment and begin a new year, new season. Monday and Tuesday, it will be everyone from 3:30 to 5:30. And if there's people on the leadership team that are in here tonight, we're going to be posting those results hopefully tomorrow. Leadership team people will be staying until 6:30 and working with the 8th graders in the last portion of that. Same thing on Tuesday. All right. So leadership team is 3:30 to 6:30, and everybody else is 3:30 to 5:30. And 8th graders will get here at 4:30. So we're excited. Wednesday and Thursday, everybody's 3:30 to 6:30. And we're all going to start going out to the marching field and try to remember our sea legs. So we are very excited. Now, next Saturday is a big day. It's our first performance that we're going to do for the marching season. We call it May Day, and that's an all-day event with the kids. For parents, this is a really big day for the parents for a few reasons. We have our open house next Saturday. Hopefully you've seen the newsletter and emails like that notifying of this day. You need to show up to open house. You must show up to open house because there are things that must be done there. For instance, that is where you register. That is where we collect your deposit. The year that secures membership, it must be done before the end of the year. That is where, if you need to replace marching shoes, those will be bought there. They will not be bought at any other time. Merchandise will be available. Sign-ups for volunteering will be available. But there's things that need to happen and must happen that day. So please carve out a few minutes of your time on Saturday, and then we perform an exhibition at 5 p.m. in the gym. Sorry, that's probably going to be outside, my mistake. And that will be a performance with color guard, percussion, brass and woodwinds. The full display, and it'll be really a fun day. That night, last thing on that night, Spirit Night. Thank you to Christine Fayer, our outgoing fundraiser booster board parent. She has set up 2 Spirit restaurant nights, so we're not all cramming in the same place. So after the exhibition, please go to either Chipotle or Dickie's Barbecue in Indian Springs, and proceeds will go to the band. Okay, so we hope you can make plans to do that. All right, so this is called the pre-show, which is what's going to be played and performed as we set the tone and set the mood for our show this fall. A lot of this music is from Chicago and cabaret, and it's really fun. And our color guard, by the way, has 62 people. 62. I can't wait. This is really fun, and it also features a few soloists and small ensemble people, and a few of our seniors, which I thought was really cool to let them have that opportunity tonight. So this will be what kicks off our show this fall. So this being the top performing ensemble, this usually has the most amount of seniors in each of the concert bands, and this year's no different. All the seniors are wearing roses tonight to distinguish them from everyone else on stage, and I would like for them to stand, please. We will be honoring all of our seniors tomorrow night at the band banquet. And I know that they're all looking forward to that. And that's something that, for 4 years they've seen coming in their future. And I could not be more proud of any individual who finishes band from 5th grade through 12 on any year. But for this group in particular, considering everything else that's happened this past year, for them to stick it out and keep showing up every day and being the brilliant musicians that they are. There's no group better. And we were in the band hall warming up, we were just playing a B-flat scale, and I'm looking out at the seniors going, oh, God, this is the last time that I get to stand in front of these guys. And I was crying during a B-flat scale. And I pulled myself together. But these individuals up here, I don't have to tell you that they're rock stars, they're the foundation of so much that we do. They're the glue that binds. There's so much more to do. So many of you freshman this year who came in and had to deal with everything that this year was. We were individuals who took everything as best as they could, all the limitations that were in front of us, and tried to make this as special as it could be, given everything that stood in our way. I want you guys to know that we tried very hard as staff to try to give you the best senior year. I hope that this was enough. Because we couldn't give you everything, but I hope this was enough. And I hope that this, you can look back on this decades from now and on this pandemic thing. And, tell your kids and your grandkids, well, that happened and the world shut down, but we kept going. And that's something we're very proud of. Thank you for being who you are, and I'm looking forward to getting to put a spotlight on you again tomorrow night. And for our freshmen and our sophomores and our juniors, the best is yet to come. We hope that everybody can make it all the way through and finish strong. The roses that they're wearing, Ms. Jim Niehoff put a lot of effort, along with her husband and some volunteers, to make this night just a little bit more special for our seniors, and we really appreciate the work that she did on that and getting us ready for the banquet tomorrow night. It's been a lot on her plate, and I've given her many reasons to quit her job right now the last few days because it asks so much of her, and she's hung in there, and I really appreciate it. Jim Niehoff, where are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. Is Nessun Dorma, and don't recognize it by the title, you'll recognize it by the music. This was made famous by Pavarotti. It's incredibly beautiful and emotional, and I wanted to do it for a number of reasons, but the biggest reason was to feature Brian Harding. He's a 2-year-old skater, and man, if you guys heard him the other night in the solo competition, dude, I mean, just an outstanding player, an outstanding young man, leaving behind an incredible legacy in his section, and we want to feature him on Nessun Dorma tonight. And I also are having all of our seniors sit in the top chairs or in the front rows for this one. And I want to dedicate it to the seniors. And everybody, Ms. MP is up here as well. And Ms. MP, thank you for getting these kids to us. And we're glad that you could be here for this performance too. Okay. For our next piece of music, we are going to be doing cliches. I'm going to be a little bit business-like for a moment because we need to. So this piece of music was originally on our agenda for UIL this past spring, and various events. So the members who wanted to feature in this, it just didn't work out because of the circumstances of COVID, and so we decided to put this piece on the back burner and wait until the spring concert. This piece is based on blues and jazz, and there's a lot of different musical colors. And I'm trying to Kelly really tried to see how many ways he could weave in and out different blues types textures throughout the piece. It's a little long. It's a bit abstract. There's a lot of things happening, and sometimes just a little bit happening. But one of the other reasons that I really wanted to do this piece is so we can feature our graduating senior clarinet player, Miss Sydney Flake. By the way, Sydney won our solo festival this past Saturday night. Isn't that awesome? And there's several other soloists that you'll see featured, one in particular on tenor sax, Jeff Clark, and several others that kind of weave in and out of the texture throughout. This gets really Well, the words in the music score say, it says dirty, and it says whale, and it's really gritty at times. So we get to play with different styles tonight, so you might hear, you know, a nice smooth jazz moment here and there, and strong jazz moment here and there. I'm excited. This has been a challenge to pull that together in a few weeks. It is tough. This is not easy. And they've been brilliant at putting it together in about 2.5 weeks along with all the other music we've been doing. That's how good these guys are. These guys are awesome. So it's pretty blue shade. Okay, you guys are troopers for hanging out for this long concert. We are finally at our last piece. A few thank yous for this last one. I want to be sure that we give credit where credit's due with our booster president, Cindy Garza, and our vice booster president, Mr. Chris Bachelor. If both of them are calling to leave the please stand up. I see Mr. Bachelor there. His scars are back in the back. Yes. I just don't think people realize how much our booster board members do behind the scenes. And these two individuals have really just been so great and supportive of us and me and our staff. That was incredibly needed and appreciated. So I just want to say thank you to you both for everything that you sacrificed this year and will continue to give in the future. We are so thankful and couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much, Mr. Bachelor and Ms. Gardner. All right, and we had a student teacher this spring. We had one in the fall, one in the spring. In the spring, we had Mrs. Alfredi, and I want to stand Ms. Frankie. Ms. Frankie is with us. Ms. Frankie is with us starting after spring break, and she spent most of her teaching time, or really all of her teaching time, with the concert band. And she conducted a piece tonight at the concert band. It's her conducting debut, and she graduated earlier today from Sam Houston. Future band director, everybody. And I can tell you, I speak for the rest of the staff, she's been so helpful this spring, especially this past month when it's just gotten nuts. So I don't think everybody's fully computing why the end of the year feels especially crazy this year. It's because we're out before Memorial Day. And so everything's getting crammed in. But everything's where it's always been. AP tests were where they've always been. It's all where it's always been. So now it's like this race to the finish to get it done. And Ms. Grady has been really amazing through all that to make things possible. And I mean that. Thank you very much. And good luck in the future. Y'all can close this. We're here on the side. Mr. Salmon always making sure that everything percussion, like I don't even have to think about percussion stuff because Mr. Salmon is handling all of that and working out all the logistics that go along with that. They had their percussion ensemble concert recently, plus UIL, plus the solo festival, plus starting their CAD camps and their percussion camps this past week. And so there's been a lot going on, and Mr. Salmon is handling it all beautifully, and of course getting everything ready for tonight. We are Super grateful for Mr. Salmon, our percussion director. Thank you. Mr. Whitty, of course, Mr. Whitty does 2 concert bands, and the program that you see tonight, and making sure all this audiovisual stuff is ready to go, plus the 2 groups he's doing, and making sure that the 8th graders are learning how to march and helping with inventory and getting instruments ready and all sorts of things. The wheels would fall off of this without Mr. Whitty. So thank you, Mr. Whitty, for everything you've done. Before we do this last piece, I want to say thank you to you guys for making every day something that I consider to be, I'm so lucky to get to stand in front of you. I think everybody knows this to an extent, but I can tell you as a music educator, I can verify that this right here, like having this kind of talent in one room is not normal. It's not normal. And to have all of these individuals in one class, right, to stand in front of them and wave my arms, right, and tell them to do it again and fix things and all that. Sometimes that day-to-day grind, we've talked about this, sometimes that day-to-day grind, you have to make sure that you're not getting lost in that and continue to make it special and make it important. And they've really done that beautifully. And obviously, if they hadn't, we wouldn't be able to perform all these pieces tonight. We've been working on for just over 2 weeks. It's incredible, incredible. I'm so thankful. Thank you for making it a wonderful spring. Thank you for making it a wonderful year despite all the nutso, and for just being here and doing the thing, and for keeping the world spinning and going around. I'm so proud, and I'm looking forward to this last one. We're going to finish with Rolling Thunder. This is a march, and this is an ambitious one, but as you all know, our low brass, in particular our trombones, they're very eager to play a lot of trombone things. And so they were like, how about we do Rolling Thunder for this great concert? This is brass. I was like, okay. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I said, okay, well, I only agree to do it if you guys will practice it outside of class, because we don't have time to spend everything all the time that we need to make this really great. And they have, and from the very first rehearsal, I was like, okay, this is gonna be really good. So this is exciting, you're gonna love it. It's gonna feature our trombones and our low brass, and everybody else just has a lot of notes. It's a lot of notes. So, we are so glad you're here tonight. We hope to see you tomorrow night at the banquet. We hope you enjoy Rolling Thunder as our last concert piece of 2021. Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and start picking up all the things.